Yo, I'm Saxon with Guy in a Cube, and in this 2-Minute Tuesday, let's take a look at the new Lineage view inside of Power BI. And we're not gonna waste any time. Let's head over to my laptop and take a look. All right, if you've been working with Power BI, you're probably familiar with this look. I am inside of an app workspace. It's called my app navigation demo workspace. And inside of there, I've got dashboards, I've got reports, I've got data sets, and I've got data flows as part of this as well. Now, one thing you're probably familiar with when you think of Lineage view, what we had before is if I go into reports here, I can go into view related. And as part of view related, I can see what's actually a part of this. So I can see that there's a dashboard referencing this report. I can also see that there is a data set associated with this report. All right, if I go to data sets and I go look at the same thing, I'll go to view related. And here I can see that I've got a dashboard and a report related to this data set. And I don't have anything else referencing it from other workspaces. One thing missing from this related content is any possible data flows that are in the picture as well. As you can see here, I've got a report that's using data flows, and we don't see data flows as part of this at all from a data set perspective. All right, so that's been around for a little while, so you're probably familiar with that. Let's switch over now. If we go up, we're looking at this from a list view perspective. I can change this now to lineage view. This is in preview, but it's a really handy thing that can allow you to gain insights into what data is being used. So let's switch over to that. And when it comes up, I can see all of the artifacts that are in this workspace and what they end up relating to, down to the actual data source. So here you can see I've got a dashboard here called AdventureWorks Dataset. If I click on the icon there, I can zoom in and just see those items that are related to this given data set. If I scroll down, you can see the other items that are there are grayed out. And there's a lot going on here. So I've got 3 reports that are part of this dashboard. As a result of that, I've got 3 data sets. And then those data sets are related to other data sources. So in this case, web, text CSV, SQL Server that's coming from Azure. And then down below, you can see a SQL Server that's coming from an actual on-premises SQL Server as well. The other cool thing here is you can see the associated gateways with those data sources. You can also see that the bottom report here, the report using data flows, is actually relating to 2 data flows as well. So those data flows are part of that data set. Now, one thing that I found that was a little interesting, and hopefully it's still in preview, so hopefully this ends up getting resolved, is that at the top data set, AdventureWorks, that's actually relating to a data flow, or it's pulling in a data flow from another workspace, but it's not represented here. So that's something to be aware of and consider when you're using this, is that there may be items from other data sets, or there may be items from other workspaces that aren't reflected here as part of this. But I love this view because it really gives me the complete picture of what's referencing what, so I can see what data sources are end up being bound to given items. Now you may be asking also is like, great, how do I export this from an API perspective? Right now, there's not a way to do that. Hopefully down the road, something will come about where we can extract that information and store it somewhere else, or to see that lineage from an API perspective programmatically. The other thing is this is just a workspace view, right? So you have to have access to that workspace to be able to see this. If you're an admin of Power BI, you're not going to see this from a holistic perspective. All right, that's just a quick look at the lineage view. Hopefully you're excited about this as much as I am. Let me know in the comments below what you think and if you're using it. If you like this video, be sure to hit that big thumbs up button, smash it if you so desire. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. And as always, from both Patrick and myself, thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.